만나서 반갑습니다. 저는 일렉트릭입니다. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to tell you it's a great honor to be making this panel discussion at this global HR forum for Schneider Electric. Today we'll discuss what we are all up against in the market. Challenges you may be experiencing yourself alongside your industry peers, and how we may work together to be able to help you meet your very goal on sustainability. Very happy to interact with government bodies, businesswomen, businessmen, and university students who are showing an interest in sustainability future for our planet. Sustainability. Sustainability, we believe at Schneider Electric, is our passport to operate in the future. For us, sustainability is not just a priority. It's not just a paradox. It's not as well our hope for someday. Sustainability is our business, is our purpose. It's who we are. And we set ambitious targets and sustainability actions around the world every single day to progress towards a better planet, the planet we share. Companies might be at different stages of their own sustainability journey. They might have different means, work in different industries, and for Schneider Electric included, they might have opportunity to extend their impact beyond the scope of what is expected. I'd like to share with you some of the avenue we are taking and actually help more and more customers who are taking the same path that we have done to make an exponential positive impact. So let's talk about sustainability and beyond. First, on the Scope 3 decarbonization, literally going beyond the scope of our operation and supporting the suppliers in our sustainability. We're empowering people and the community who serve and want to take sustainability to the next level with their own initiative and their own contributions. The most important thing first, he will talk about decarbonization of our own operations effect to make a positive impact to the whole supply chain. We believe we are simply not on track to limit global warming. In this report, we explore the feasibility of such targets. We look at only a subset of energy-related CO2 emission, corresponding to around 30 gigaton of CO2 per year in 2009, the power generation and demand side energy use. While current pledge to the world on 3 gigaton abatement by 2030, which is about 10%, the effort must be 3 to 5 times higher to stand a chance to remain within the target. So our absolute term of 10 to 15 is really the scope we would like to target for 2030. On the one hand, we have the opportunity to reduce energy, the related greenhouse gas, representing over 70% of our emission, including the very now famous carbon, the CO2 emission we all generate. In fact, each of us consume about 6 liters of oil per day, counting all energies we need to work, live, eat, heat, and refresh, and travel today. Now, consider that nearly 2 billion people, on the other hand, still have no access to energy and come across limitations in terms of human basic right, health, safety, and education. This is where lies the energy paradox. How can we serve more people with energy to thrive, all the while reduce energy-related carbon emissions? And how can we do that in a clean and affordable way? At Schneider Electric, we are optimists, and we don't believe in fate. We believe in tested, proven, validated solution that exists today. And the good news is that these solutions, which we all agree, are going to make a difference if we develop them, if we deploy them at scale and faster than what we are currently doing. Schneider Electric Research Institute most recently study has actually estimated that we can still meet the 1.5 trajectory if we deploy them at a faster pace and at a larger scale than we currently do. In practice, we are talking about 3 pathways to do so. 1, decarbonizing, 2, electrifying, and 3, implementing efficient and circular innovation on the demand side. In our 2030 decarbonization scenario, we find that if we actually deliver on this initiative by 2030, we can actually save a potential of gigaton of annual CO2 emissions. Supply chains emissions are greater by 11 times on average than operational emission. So it is vital for companies to face and address Scope 3 emission and go beyond the scope of supply chain. Really, the first hurdle we experience and our customers often do as well in the measurement phase. How to collect accurate data in our Scope 3 universe. This proved to be a big challenge. And again, digital technology and software can do that now, and very efficiently, by gathering, processing, and analyzing huge amounts of quantitative and qualitative data. In other words, it means that all emissions from our operational scope will go down to 0 with no offset. How do we do that? Save. It means avoid and reduce as much as possible. We commit to double our energy productivity, to phase out SF6 gas from our product and increase our energy efficiency by 10% every 3 years. After save, electrify means switch from fuel-based to electricity-based energy. We commit, for instance, to manage 100% electrical fleet of cars. And third, decarbonize. It means switch to renewable electricity sources. These results can be achieved with no carbon offset. We have set bold, mid, and long-term ambitions, supported by short-term programs to decarbonize our value chain. The following are some among our top strategy to engage with our suppliers to 2025. First, reduce CO2 emission from our top 1,000 suppliers' operation by 50%, which is delivered through the zero carbon projects. 2, increase green material content in our product to 50%, where green materials are defined as responsibly sourced plastic and metals, the environmental impact of which is improved considerably and compared to the market standards. 3, 100% of our primary and secondary packaging is single-use plastic free and uses recyclable cardboard. And finally, 15% CO2 efficiency in transport. From 2018 to 20, we have already helped our customers save and avoid 263 million tons of CO2. By 2025, we will deliver 800 million tons of saved and avoided CO2 to our customer, proving that our impact on the climate is positive through our EcoStruxure solution, and it's happening now. The second topic after decarbonizing is diversity, how it built and how we want to contribute to build an inclusive world. In the true spirit of going beyond the scope, but most importantly, in full alignment with our core values, we also took a commitment with regards to our supply chain to ensure that 100% of our suppliers respect decent work standards. The balance between sustainability, progress, and living up to our trust standard is not negotiable. Another way of tackling the energy paradox. For employees, a safe environment where employees feel confident to report unethical conduct. For workers, throughout the value chain, more than 60% workers lack any kind of employment contract, and 25 million people involved today in forced labors. We need to tackle those challenges. Offer equal opportunities to everyone in our company. That's our commitment. We have a multi-hub model in France, Hong Kong, Boston, and now in India, where really we balance our resources. We want to harness the power of all generations, offering learning and development opportunities to all. Gender diversity, gender pay equity across the company. We define diversity as the right mix of all diversity: gender, cultural, generation, work style, communication style, to name a few. And inclusion, making a mix work. We took this commitment many years ago and we are on the right track to achieve it. Also, equal opportunity for communities. The Schneider Electric Foundation supports future generations and forward-looking initiatives to give as many people as possible the energy they need to succeed. Operating in more than 100 countries, the foundation helps that everyone in local communities access to education and energy. Finally, sustainability and beyond. We need to trace how global commitments impacting local communities. Going beyond is necessary on all ESG fronts. We have our long-term commitments. We act for a climate-positive world, be efficient with resources, live up to our principles of trust, create equal opportunities, and finally, harness the power of all generations. For the next 5 years, we are taking 11 global plus at least one local commitments for more than 100 countries, which we are all accountable for and empowered to contribute to make a positive difference. All Schneider Electric is committed here. Lots to do, lots of challenges. The world needs it. We deserve it. Our customers ask for it. More importantly, we can do it. We have the solutions. Sustainability is at the heart of our purpose to empower all to make the most of our energy and resources. That is bridging progress and sustainability for all. I hope to see you and accompany you in that journey wherever you are and however long it goes. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.